face every day now.
Well, we showed it once at the end of the afternoon.
Why put your poop out?
Opening up the mic hole.
It's not the fucking microphone.
I'm swearing it's a microphone.
No, it's not.
What else would it
You
be?
got the intro.
Yeah, almost.
What else would that be,
Almost.
Levi?
I don't know. It's not a mic hole though, is it? Because
The mic hole
we
is
covered it
like
up before and nothing happened. Remember?
somewhere else.
Oh, it was a bit of tape. To crack my can. Crack your water or anything. Crack your drinking. Stupid.
Look.
Something like that.
Very refreshed.
That is some serious slurpage. You've slurped up the entire universe.
I just slurped up my whole can.
Yeah, this is the 21st
Really?
Brutal Bros podcast. It's old enough. We're old enough to drink in the US now.
That's true.
We are.
Well, if by months we did years. Or wait, weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, weeks. Well, give or take, missing.
That's
launch.
almost
I think we've missed two or 3 weeks so
That's
far.
over a third of a year.
Yeah, we've been doing this since like
July.
Yeah, we started releasing these.
That's crazy.
Were we
So yeah, what have we been up
crazy?
Since the last
Recording
podcast.
Advent.
Recording
to? Yeah,
Advent.
we've been doing that series.
Me and AJ have been doing our professional puppeteering.
I've been watching some live streams.
I've been playing Call of Duty
Oh, yes.
with AJ.
Yep, been playing some Call of Duty.
You always
Mobile.
remember, like
Adults.
with a massive flagship series like that. What was the game you grew up with, or the film, or the version of that thing? Because
true.
people like me, for example, are nostalgic for like the Phantom Menace or
Right.
Attack of the Clones. Because I was little, I was the right age to be into that when it came out.
So was I actually. I used to love the Phantom Menace when I was a kid.
You were a kid, but it came out before you were born.
But it was still it was still the major Star Wars film that I knew.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's like their first one when they're little, because if you're born in the last 20 years, it's one of the first ones you watch because it's just there.
Yeah.
But like, and then people like our dad will be nostalgic for like A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back because they were kids when that came out. And for me, like these days, everyone's talking about Spider-Man 3's coming out, and I'm like, it's been out for ages. What are you on about? Because apparently they're going to call the next one it's just Spider-Man 3.
Right.
But I'm like, but there already is a Spider-Man 3.
Right, that makes
What's
sense.
Spider-Man 3?
Well, the Spider-Man 3 I know is the one where Tobey Maguire dances down the street to James Brown, and it's awful, but it's so funny.
All Spider-Man films
James
are so
Brown,
terrible.
isn't it?
No, but one of his songs is in the film.
James Brown.
Is that the one with the Green Goblin?
That's the very first one with Willem Dafoe.
Oh, that's some
Who is-
really.
What's the
really-
one with the guy who's got like the billion biological arms?
That's Spider-Man 2, which is my favourite Spider-Man
Yeah,
film.
that's pretty good.
That's actually really
The
good.
Amazing Spider-Man films.
The first one was like, it was
The
okay, and the
second
second
one.
one was
What's the one-
fucking
Probably one of the
awful.
worst films I've ever
What's the
seen.
one
That's
where he's
really
like hanging
bad.
up and down and he kisses that person?
That's the first one. And the third
Is
one,
that one
actually.
good?
The first one, actually, to be fair, the
Because
first two
that's what I
Spider-Man...
used to remember when I was a kid.
Spider-Man? The
when I was
first two
younger.
Spider-Man I really enjoy. Especially the second one with Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. That was really good. The third one
I
is,
used to watch that so many
terrible, but you can still enjoy it. Whereas like AJ said, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I went to the cinema to watch that, and I got it for free. Because my friend, who happens to be on DLA, said, well, you can actually claim to be my carer and you get a free cinema ticket. So I went, yeah. And I
way.
still felt cheated, because that film was arse from start to finish. It was complete crap. It was so bad.
I don't really like the Spider-Man films in general because I think he's just a bit of an arrogant character. Annoys me. He's like,
You would not like Deadpool then.
Oh wow, I'm Spider-Man.
I don't think so. I mean, part of the reason why I really like Spider-Man as a character is that even this is Stan Lee, the guy who created it, the created the character. His intention as well is because he's meant to be relatable. Because at the end of the day, Peter Parker is just a kid. He's meant to be like 15 or something in the comics.
I never found it
So-
relatable because I was too cynical as a kid.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea that he's just a kid who's just trying to get by. But then all this horrible traumatic stuff happens to him.
Right.
By the time he's like
Pretty
20,
badass.
he's watched like almost all of his friends get murdered.
Has he?
He accidentally kills his own girlfriend.
Are we still talking about Spider-Man?
Yeah. In the comics, it gets really dark. He has the symbiote suit,
How is he not completely
which
depressed?
again makes me into an arsehole.
I still haven't seen all of Was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or something?
Oh, I absolutely love that film. The
Is that
recent
comic
animated
one, the
one.
cartoon?
It's the animated one, but it's based on a recent one where a kid called Miles Morales also gets bitten by a spider and becomes like the next Spider-Man.
I still haven't watched all of that. It's in like a different dimension, isn't it?
It's really, really good. But you get all the Spider-Man from like different dimensions. You got like the female Spider-Man, the cartoon Spider-Man. You got the pig who's called Spider Ham. And you get Spider-Man Noir, who's played by Nicolas Cage.
Is that a reference to a Simpsons film?
Spider Ham. No, he's existed in the comics for ages.
Fair enough.
Because that's Spider Pig, isn't it, in the Simpsons movie?
Spider Pig.
Yeah, Spider Pig.
That's an interesting movie. It's kind of bad, but also kind of good at the same time.
But it's like, I mean, these days, because I don't know, it's weird because I was little when Batman Begins came out.
Right.
But then me and Levi recently went back and watched all the old Batman films.
They were really good, actually.
The first one's good. Second one is
the Tim Burton
decent.
one is just a bit like right.
Well, you did the first two.
Yeah.
didn't you?
The first two, did you?
Yeah, he did
Second-
Batman and Batman Returns with the Penguin.
Yeah. That's probably the worst one.
Really?
Well, no, it's
Because we also watched Batman and Robin, which is awful.
That's true. Actually, yeah, Batman and Robin is probably worse, but it's more enjoyable. I don't know. Well,
It's more fun to
every
watch.
time I see Penguin, I just get uncomfortable because it's just not very nice to look at.
Yeah, because in the
It's just
comics
weird,
and
it's just
in
fat Danny DeVito.
in the comics and
Or
the
like
other, and like the
Slivery.
games and that, he's
Disgusting.
just meant to be like a London crime
Yeah,
boss.
the thing is, Tim Burton, Catwoman is literally a cat.
Yeah, and the Penguin is literally like this penguin human
And
mutant
it's just
with
like you
like
took it way
flipper
too
hands.
literally. The one with Tim, what's he called again? The one with the
The Riddler.
yeah.
And-
That was alright, but he was just playing himself.
Yeah, he's well, not necessarily himself, but he's just being like, imagine.
Yeah, not himself. His character. It's like Will Smith. He plays Will Smith.
Yeah,
plays
he's
that
always
character.
that same sort of person. He's either the Fresh Prince or the guy from Men in Black, or just the tough guy, and that's it. That's basically all he plays. The one exception to that, though, is The Pursuit of Happiness, where he actually plays a really good character.
That's a great
and that's
film.
one of his best
Have you
films.
seen that?
No.
It's pretty quite sad actually.
So, like, I mean, I can imagine you hate Adam Sandler.
But it's
Yeah, I
like
hate
it's like a
Adam
drama
Sandler.
though.
But
I don't like any films that involve
Spoilers.
emotions.
Do you
Really.
not like spoilers? Though?
They're
No,
just
fair.
rubbish.
You don't care about
I don't
spoilers.
care. I don't.
Oh well, basically he tries to kill himself with a jellyfish.
Right.
no, that's £7.
That's a good film as well.
I've actually never
Will
seen it.
Smith. He puts a jellyfish in. He puts like a really feminist jellyfish in his bath because he wants to kill himself. And it's horrible.
What's the point?
Does he survive it? Because I don't know. He's super depressed.
What was it I watched? Yeah,
Does he survive?
because I can't stand Adam Sandler. I think he's really annoying.
I
But
hate that.
Reign Over Me is a really good film, but it's not a comedy. He plays a serious character, and you think, oh my god,
What
that
about Bedtime
sounds
Story?
terrible.
Wait, is Adam Sandler the guy who's in?
Bedtime Stories.
Yeah, wait.
And
what about
Happy Gilmore.
What about Happy Gilmore? That's a great film.
That's like his only good film.
Yeah, it is a very good film.
But
Bedtime Stories is always good when you're young.
But like on paper, if you think, okay, Reign Over Me, it's a film where Adam Sandler plays a serious character, and you think he's just gonna suck at it, but he's really good.
Right.
He can act. He just always plays the same person. And everything's in.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Same like Jim Carrey in Batman Forever. Just plays exactly how you'd imagine Jim Carrey to be. He's all like, "Hey, alrighty then." The entire film, he just plays himself. Just a
gets a bit
character of what
annoying
you'd
after a
imagine he'd
while.
be like. He's really annoying in that film. But the thing is, he's nuts before he becomes the Riddler, and when he becomes the Riddler, he's like nuts just times 10.
What is he like at home? Like, does he just wake up and go?
Well,
"Ah!"
I actually watched it. Have you seen the series Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee?
No.
It's brilliant because it's basically just this guy who drives around in really vintage sports cars talking to celebrities about their favourite coffee and their favourite cars. He did one with Bill Burr where they go to sit in like a cigar house. He done one with Seth Rogen where they smoke weed. And he did one with Jim Carrey where Jim Carrey sees from how far a height he can drop a piece of sweetener into a cup of coffee. And he stands on top of the table in a cafe, puts a cup of coffee right on the ground and gets it in the first try.
I've seen when Jim Carrey talks about Napalm Death and calls them thrash metal.
Yeah, that's
Which is
like
kind
a
of
bit weird.
just annoying. What were we talking about that?
But
I don't know, but yeah.
Was it you I was talking to that?
Problem is, right, it's back quite a while ago. They weren't necessarily as defined genres, really, were they? Because we sort of made up the genres as time's come along. So
yeah.
It's pretty funny though. 'Cause
when
I
Napalm
mean,
Death
who was
came
I
out, there
talking
wasn't really a
to?
genre for Napalm Death.
But who was I
No.
talking to about it on the way to the shop? Was it you?
I think it was me.
It was you. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
saying that it wasn't that you were annoyed that you said it was. That.
Because you called...
It's definitely not thrash.
Because you
No,
called
no.
Ghost Emo, and my counter to that
I
was
don't
to
call
say
their
to
music.
Levi...
I call their image emo.
I suppose. I mean, but I was basically saying to Levi, like, calling Ghost Emo is like calling Napalm Death thrash. It's just... I can see why you would think that, but it's not the
I
case.
don't see how they would be thrash.
They're not thrash. They're grindcore.
Yeah, I know they're not thrash. I just said that.
Or I don't know. Are they grindcore? Didn't they sort of? Well, they like before that, but they're
They're
sort
like,
of
they've
like
got
the
elements of
progenitors
death
that.
metal as well, haven't they?
It's sort of,
Yeah.
sort of
All
almost
sorts.
like power violence and sort of
Right.
grindcore.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they are grindcore. They sort of.
Is
they're
it
one of the
this
first
sort of thing like
grindcore bands.
they inspired grindcore, but they're not necessarily a grindcore band in the same sense that
And
Iron
death
Maiden
metal, and death
inspired
metal.
power metal, but I would not call Iron
Well,
Maiden a
Napalm
power
Death
metal
are
band.
grindcore, I think,
Yeah.
because basically
Are they?
the core genres are elements of punk mixed with metal,
Mm.
and that's basically what Napalm Death is. Napalm Death is basically like a punk band mixed with like death metal, and then
Yeah.
those times together make grindcore. Really,
And metalcore is a really weird one because that's like hardcore meets metal, isn't it? Or like the kind
grindcore what?
of like the kind of or like new metal, I suppose. Metalcore.
Right.
So stuff like Bring Me the Horizon.
Is that stuff with the rappers?
No. I
That
mean,
sucks.
some of it is, but that's kind of like the
Don't
new
like that.
new metal stuff like
It's like the
Slipknot
tattooed
and
people
Trivium.
with like the back hats and like.
I think that sort
Yeah.
of stuff to me reminds me of like
They rap over
pop
music.
punk mixed with like it's more sort of pop punky mixed with some
Yeah.
sort of
Like
like
Green Day.
new metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of that sort of stuff is for. It's very pop punk, but also I wouldn't necessarily call it hardcore punk at all because hardcore punk's not very like super aggressive.
Hardcore punk is almost
But
like
that's the
black
thing,
metal,
'cause, like,
isn't it?
Because
Well,
pop punk has changed as well. Because I'm having a conversation with someone who's a little bit younger than me,
Right.
but they're just young enough to be in a different sort of generation to me in terms of like what music they listen to. So when I think of pop punk, I go, oh, well, Green Day, Sum 41, Blink 182. It's all
Yeah.
power chords,
Oh,
all
I have
just did a
confession.
bang, but they're drums. But he says stuff like modern baseball and like,
What's that?
well, you've
I
never
don't
heard of it, but
really know.
stuff like Don Broco, that sort of thing. Oh,
Right.
that's pop punk. I'm like, is
Why
it?
is Blink
But how it doesn't sound anything
182?
like pop punk.
I
Why-
get the genre of punk has become so muddy. It's just meaningless any these days.
But it's like if
Blink-182 is indie,
It would
in my
be
opinion.
like if
Why
a
is
new
Blink-182
genre of
on our
music.
soundtrack? Did you put it on there?
No.
Must have been Benjamin. Then.
You know,
Yeah.
it's very interesting because where the problem, like, a lot of pop punk is just corporate music. Like it's just sort of
Yeah.
not punk.
But the
you know,
thing
'cause
is,
that's what
though, like, with-
punk is meant to be anti.
When you think of
establishment.
pop punk,
You know.
yeah, but when you think of pop punk, there's a specific sound, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Calling Don Broco pop punk is as if it would be like calling Bring Me the Horizon, oh, this is thrash. And I'm like, this isn't thrash.
Right.
Slayer and Megadeth, that's thrash.
Mhm.
This is not thrash. The other conversation I was having with my friend years ago about how Don Broco is apparently pop punk, and I'm like, this sounds nothing like what I would call pop
I
punk.
don't know if I've ever listened to Don Broco.
They're alright.
Yeah. What do they sound like?
Sad boy music. I never really got into them. It was more
But,
sort of like other people's stuff, not really for me.
I think pop punk and emo have sort of very much crossed over. Well, they did in the 2000s.
People who like pop
Yeah,
punk like
definitely,
emo, don't
because
It wasn't necessarily
people like MCR and they were getting more like aggressive, and Green Day became more emo.
they? Green
Yeah.
Day dressed like emo. It's like they literally dressed.
They
like
didn't
emo.
used to. They used to
They do
dress in
now,
like
though.
just
They've got, like,
greasy
eyeliner.
tank
Well,
tops
they
and
do-
shitty dyed
They
hair.
used to wear like, that eyeliner and like.
Yeah, but that's not an emo. The thing is, emos
No, but they did other
took
things
that
like
from-
their
you know?
hair as well. Yeah, but I think they were trying to like attract emos though.
Yeah, but emos didn't exist.
It kind of
Like,
predated
I mean, like,
the
later
emo
on, though.
sort of stuff. That was like 2004. They started. Billy Joe started having the shaggy dyed black hair.
Well, that's when.
the eyeliner and stuff, and they were writing stuff like
Yeah.
Boulevard for Broken Dreams, which is an emo anthem.
Yeah.
Like it just is.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of when
Yeah.
emo sort of started to become a thing, really, around that
Yeah.
sort of. Well, the rise of like Green Day and My Chemical Romance is
It was
really
it was just another counterculture.
because
I know.
it sort of came from goths, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
sort of it's
But-
like a
but-
weird version of
It's
goths.
like mellow goths.
But I mean, like the
So it's
goths from like the 80s, like our mum was a goth in the 80s.
Yeah.
Would
Mine
listen to
was.
stuff like The Cure, but in the 90s it was like Tab and Negative, and they're completely different. I can see, there's some
Similar music.
similarities, but I mean, but they're also worlds apart at the same time. Like it's weird. It's like saying people who are into prog today listen to stuff like Meshuggah and Animals as Leaders. People who are into like Rush and Genesis would hate it.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, because I really like all four of those bands.
I don't get people
But,
who only listen to
you know.
one type of music and that's it.
No,
I don't really know anyone who really
I
does
don't- I
that.
just-
No.
Yeah, no, but there are people though.
There are people out there who only really listen to
Or,
that sort of thing.
or they do
but
look
it's
at
like-
music, but they'll just say, no, I can only listen to this.
I don't like
Yeah.
listening to other people's music a lot of the time.
No.
Because I know like, I'm probably guilty of it. But it's like, Then we show the song. It's like, okay. It's like you listen to it. It's like, oh no, this is complete
You have
crap.
to nod and just smile.
How do I?
The most exciting stuff is
Maybe
when
just
you...
be honest. Like, just say this is complete crap.
I've never really gotten massively into a band because someone else has shown me. It's always been just stuff I've discovered myself.
Yeah.
Or, you know, when you go to a gig and you don't really think much of a support band, but then they blow you away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You're like, wow, I want to see this guy's headline.
That's what happened to me at like Bloodstock. I found
Yeah.
sort of how I know the bands that I really enjoyed. It's very interesting.
We have another Christmas musical moment this week, which is pretty
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, we do, which is not doesn't happen very often because it's one I haven't heard because you and AJ have done, haven't you?
Yeah, me and AJ have done it because Reuben couldn't be asked, and he doesn't like the song because he's wrong.
Well, I was tired because I've been working the last 4 days straight.
yes, Reuben.
Well, I think that's
Anyways,
reasonable,
Reuben hates
isn't
this
it?
song, so we decided to do it because it's funny.
It's
Oh,
like my
that's,
1 day off.
And I think we made it better, actually. I think we may
it's
actually
pretty-
make it so good that we might actually enjoy it.
It's pretty good.
We like triple tracked as well.
It's I don't dislike Christmas
Quadruple
music
track.
because I really like Wizard and I
Quadruple
really like
tracked some of it.
I do really like Mariah Carey and I really like a lot of that stuff. But it's something
I
about
like her,
that.
I like one of her songs, and that's about it.
It's like that song that I just do not like, and I'm just like,
What song?
the Slade one.
I don't know why.
I don't like it.
I think it's my favourite.
It sounds really dingy, and it's like, oh yes, dingy Christmas.
But it's just sort of a bit like, I don't know. Whenever I hear it start at work, I'm like, oh, for God's sake, please.
You play Christmas music at work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I do.
On
That's
repeat, Levi.
You know when you go into like, you know, my place of work that shall not be named. But you know when you go in there and you hear the music, ooh,
We've said it so many times.
and all the
Space
beeping.
Burger.
This is the first time I've ever said it. Actually.
Not talking about where you work.
Oh yeah,
Space Burger.
Faceburger, that's the one. Yeah.
Space Burger. not Space
It's
Burger.
Muck King. Pizza nose.
It's one of the ones.
Dommy Hut.
It's one of the major things. You
It's Sub Donald. No, it's it could be any of those. But basically, you know when you go in there and you're waiting for your order to turn up, and all you can hear is just the loud beeping of the machines and the awful pop music. Now I had to put up with that for 8 hours. So imagine how horrible I feel
If you
and
listen-
how mushy my brain
if-
becomes after 8 hours of that.
Oh yeah, I
If
know
you,
what you
listen,
mean.
if you listen to
Well,
this
all
and
the
you
job-
work with Reuben, then tell us what he's like at work.
Both the jobs I've had, well, yeah, the same thing. In the factories, like beep, like horrific ear-piercing noise and like stupid machinery going on.
That's
Yeah,
what it's like
yeah.
here sometimes.
And then
With stupid dryers and all
crappy-
sorts.
Crappy bloody radio playing. Radio 1 is the worst ever in the whole entire world because it's just you like, oh yeah,
The whole
this,
entire world.
it is honestly. It's like, oh yeah, this is okay.
Can't be
but-
worse than like a K-pop station, surely.
Yeah,
It
yeah, but at least they might
Well,
have
rather than
variety.
K-pop, to be honest.
K-pop sucks.
At least they might have a variety.
shouldn't
to
be
it.
allowed.
The problem with Radio 1 is they play the same song 50 times in a bloody day. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
finally, I hate that song. It's
Someone
over.
chooses to do that as well. Like, who on earth does that?
It's horrifically. Oh, it's just
Well,
disgusting.
because the person who has to do it just can't be bothered to think of other songs. They just know because they'll just play what they know people
But
like
what if they just play the same song on repeat?
because
It
they know
doesn't
people
make sense.
enjoy
But
it.
the thing is, though,
Why would
right,
I
doesn't-
don't want to listen to the same song over and over.
you would expect them to play like what's in the charts, and you'd think the charts would change literally every week.
Yeah.
So
They don't, though.
different music.
Well, no,
every,
it's because something that's in
every-
the charts can stay big for a while after.
every
it's
2 or
out.
3
Drops.
months, though, it'll become something else. I understand something's staying in the charts for like 6 months, alright, for always an enormous hit a year. But the thing is, the playlist they play at my work now is the exact same playlist they used to play in my work 3 years ago.
Well, it's the same with Radio 1.
And I'm just like, why are there not any new songs?
There aren't. I swear. You hear it. You hear
There's
it
no
around.
one writing new
What
music.
music
I
is
don't-
coming out at the
I-
moment, like the pop world?
Oh, but
I couldn't name it,
I don't
but I
know.
know it always. I recognise all of them because I hear their work all the time.
there's that Wet Ass Pussy song. That's new.
I do actually quite like that song. It's,
Yeah.
it's funny and
It
it's
is
like,
quite funny.
oh, okay, it's different. It's
Well, I don't
something
like.
unique.
I don't hate.
and
pop
it's a good.
music,
There's nothing like.
You know.
I
yeah,
like. I
there's-
don't like. I don't like.
there
nowadays,
isn't
but-
anything that's like conventionally wrong with it, so I just go fair enough.
Well, that's the thing. Like a lot
It's
of
a
pop
statement.
music isn't actually that bad. But that's the like.
Some of it really is.
A lot of it.
it
A
really
lot of it
is
is
crap.
bad. But you know, some of it's just music. It's alright. It's mind. The thing is with pop music, it's not meant to be good. You got like it's not. It's meant.
No,
to
but some people do listen to it and say, "Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
but they
this
don't.
is amazing."
Like, they don't. They're not into music. Like they're not like. It's not that sort of thing where it's sort of music you can have on in the background, and it's sort of a bit more. In my eyes, that's sort of because you don't really have to focus to listen to it. You can just
No.
sort of take it in. It absorbs into your brain.
It's passive listening. I think most pop music that, like today is definitely that.
Yeah.
Because I think there's probably like 1 or 2 songs I might enjoy a bit at work, and the other 20 are just fucking awful.
Right.
Like some of the worst music I've ever heard.
Well,
I just hate it so much.
Like some can have groovy tunes, some are like alright, but if they got a good groove, but some of them, the depressing ones, the worst. It's just like, he goes,
Well, I find the
and he
happy
strums
songs
it.
depressing.
He strums on his chords like, oh, I went to the nightclub tonight.
It's like, oh my god, if I hear
What's
Casio
that
by George
plastic-
and
Ezra
nobody
one
came
more,
home with me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It's like I swear to God, if I hear Casio by George Ezra one more goddamn time, I will
What
skin
about the
some.
Doritos song? That wasn't that bad.
George Ezra's.
The Doritos.
The
song.
Doritos song.
What's that?
The dentist did a cover of that song and named it like a Doritos song.
Oh, Despacito.
Yeah.
Well, I can appreciate the fact it's a meme, but it is crap.
Does it?
And it's got Justin Bieber on it, makes it even
Does
worse.
it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck no!
Yeah.
I'm never even gonna listen.
Well, I think the sad songs for me make them rather worse because they're not even like you listen to the lyrics and they have no meaning to
What's
it.
that one of
It's just complete
the amazing
crap.
quotes?
Oh,
It's
come
like,
on.
it's like what's that one about some lyric about a plastic bag? Like, I don't think they get printed on a tea towel.
What?
There's one. Like, what's that lyric? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag or something?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you ever feel
Yeah.
Like a
It's just-
plastic bag
It's just like
blowing in? Yeah.
I love that song. To be fair.
Why?
It's always on it. Well, that's why I know the lyrics.
It's
It doesn't
AIDS.
fucking work. It
Yeah,
is
but no.
AIDS.
Yeah,
but
but
that's never going to get printed on a tea towel. That's not like a meaningful thing. It's like, no.
Yeah, but most of what I listen to, like I
It's
don't
not
know.
meant to. I don't think it's meant to be that meaningful.
Like I was listening to a band called King
believe you like
Crimson
that
the
song.
other day, and
It's
they
fun,
have
isn't
a
it?
song where the lyrics like literally, and the fire which returned, and the prophets danced in the court of the Crimson King, and I thought that's definitely not going to get put on a T-shirt
Right.
anytime soon. That's also just as lame.
Talk about lyrics. Should we do a musical moment?
Well, that's the thing.
I think we should do musical moment.
as a metal listener,
Yeah.
there is a lot of metal where it's just like what, like you. I don't listen
Like
to
most of Judas
lyrics,
Priest's
you know?
lyrics are stupid.
This whole thing is like it's just silly things. It's like
That's
okay.
why I don't like it. Don't listen to it. It
The
annoys
thing
me.
is, you listen to like Painkillers, like faster, I can't do the voice, faster than a bullet, terrifying scream. You're like, yeah.
But it's cool, isn't it? It makes you feel.
It's like
That's the thing with Judas Priest. It's like that's kind of cool. I like it.
he's half man and half machine.
You say half. You say louder than a scream.
Faster than a bullet, terrifying scream, something. He's half man and half machine. Blazing heavy metal thunder or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he talking about
Something like 25.
Reuben, is he talking about the Terminator?
No,
It may as well be. It's
talking
ba-
about sex, isn't it?
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought because I was looks really literally. I thought the Painkiller was just this apocalyptic man who destroys the earth.
No, I'm pretty sure it's about sex.
Oh, okay. What is it? Because you know the whole debate of Megadeth versus Metallica,
Right.
and you know the Four Horsemen by Metallica is just Mechanics by Megadeth, just a bit slower.
Right.
Because James Hetfield wrote lyrics about, or was it, I can't. Someone in Metallica wrote lyrics about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's like, yeah, the Four Horsemen are coming to consume the universe, and this is amazing. It's all like dark and cool, and then Dave Mustaine's lyrics are just about having sex in a garage.
Oh shit!
I like metal.
Oh, you can see
no.
it.
You can see Reuben's Christmas jumper.
Right, let's do musical moment.
Musical moments.
So Reuben, this musical moment.
Boom, boom. We
This
need
was-
like a. We need to add it in like a little.
No, I've got a little musical. Guys, I've got. Fuck up.
Hello,
Musical
welcome to the
moment.
Guys,
musical moment.
look, no, look.
Me,
What do you
Bleeding
want?
Gums Murphy.
What do you think we have the musical moment intro for, you idiots?
Do you remember Bleeding Gums Murphy
Reuben,
on
shush.
Simpsons? Why are you setting it up? I just want to tell this really funny thing,
I've got
because it is
ready.
funny.
Right, here we go.
Oh, can I just say this
Oh,
fun
what is
thing
it? What is
quickly?
it? Come on, hurry
So, on The Simpsons, there's a character called Bleeding Gums Murphy. He's a jazz player, and he's like, hey, I'm Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Yeah, I'm pretty
And
sure I know.
Lisa goes, why do they call you Bleeding Gums Murphy?
You-
Well, they put it this way.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You ever been to the dentist? Yeah? Not me.
I've seen that episode.
Oh, that's such a cool episode. Though. They're playing saxophone on the bridge. It's like so
That's
cool.
brilliant. The one who comes back as well is really good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know if I've seen
I've
that.
seen-
Oh, it's in season 6. It's really, really good.
Right, anyways.
Probably one of the coolest.
Bells jingle all the way. Oh, what fun
Wow.
it is to ride on a motorbike, musical moment. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Everybody, musical moments way. Reuben, Christmas edition. Enjoy.
Through the speakers, that sounds really haunting.
It.
That's what plays when SCP-4666 is watching you sleep.
This is Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes,
Reuben,
right.
this has no auto-tune on.
You know, the bad Santa guy.
Are you ready?
Did you
I'm
tell that
ready.
story on the podcast?
I did, yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Was that right?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
everybody's sleigh. There were fairies keep it sober for a day.
This is the LHA now.
So here it is. Merry Christmas.
There's 4 people.
Everybody's having fun. Hooray, future now. It's
terrible.
This next part is the super high and low, Reuben.
Are you waiting for the family to arrive?
Oh my god.
Are you sure you got the room to spare inside? Does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best? That she's on the rock and rolling with the rest?
All of us again.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's our reach has begun.
Oh, this looks good.
Oh yeah.
Do you not do the bridge then?
Did you hear what we said?
Yeah, better.
Are you hanging up your stocking on your wall?
We just shouted the last part.
Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall?
Who is this?
Dear eye,
All of us.
in a valley and lake. When you land on your head, when you make sense. I'm hearing it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's out of time. That's Mowgli.
I'm hoping for the screen.
It'll be here in a minute.
Christmas, everybody's not having fun. Look to the future, it's only just started later.
There we go.
I'm hearing it. Merry Christmas, everybody having fun. Christmas! The future now is only just begun. It's Christmas! Look at all these bodies! Oh wow! So we just begun!
It's a bit stupid.
That was, Papa and Molly doing, no, who? Levis and Molly doing, what's it called again? Slade! Merry Christmas, everybody! Hope you enjoyed a nice Christmas evening. Record!
And that's music moment.
Good lord.
Did you not hear Amazing Hero? You didn't say anything.
I couldn't understand what you were saying.
The double tracking made it a bit hard to hear anything. Double track.
It's just so muddy. It's like anti-production.
Wait, listen.
It's the opposite.
I've got to listen.
Listen to this, Ruben.
Okay.
I'll turn the echo down so you can actually understand.
Did you see your mother kissing Santa Claus last night?
Yeah, literally. Well, I'll turn the reverb down so you can actually understand what we're saying.
What will you do when you see your mom kissing Santa Claus?
What the fuck?
That's a lyric.
It is. What will your mummy do if you
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, I get it now.
I've always thought that what is it? I Saw Mama Kicking Santa Claus, a bit of a weird song.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't
It's very weird.
Well, that was amazing.
Ruben's got a Christmas quiz lined
it?
up.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
oh my god.
What about the point, the
Oh, yeah.
rating?
Oh
The
man.
the
I mean,
point.
you somehow made a pretty naff song even more unlistenable because I quite happily never hear that again.
Better.
That was a horrible experience.
It could be double track like quadruples.
It's the fact it's all out of time, and it's just like there's
That was
so
AJ's
much
fault.
going on.
No, it's 'cause
it makes
Stop
it's
repeating
like,
it one part earlier, so I followed you.
it's
Because it's all quadruple tracks. It's like none of our lyrics.
No,
it's
it's because we
like-
did prog.
Yeah, that's true.
it genuinely
Ruben, it
ties.
was polyrhythms. Your brain just can't
Alright,
understand.
can I say what I'm going to say?
Okay.
It genuinely tires your brain out to listen to it.
Doesn't.
Because there is so much going on, it's just overload. Because it may as well just be going in your ears, because the voices, there's so much of it. It's so like all the way through the track, so much gravel. And the music is already, it's got that classic like Phil Spector wall of sound stuff going on.
This is Ruben describing our black metal band, AJ.
It's just so much. I'm
This
like,
is Ruben
oh my
describing black
god.
metal.
But don't you like prog?
That's not prog,
is
that's
prog.
just noise.
That was prog.
That was prog.
No, it's actually polyrhythm, which has just ended now, but you missed it. Your brain didn't work. You need to get your brain hook it around the polyrhythms,
Yeah, you
and
need to
get
get
in
your brain-
time.
It's not the fact that it's the
You
polyrhythms or whatever, it's the fact that it's so loud. It's so goddamn
Well, I
loud
did think about
all
turning
the
it
time.
down, but I
It's
kinda
like
couldn't
listening
bother.
to Oasis on cocaine, it's just too much.
Right, let's do Christmas music.
It's like, fuck
Ruben,
me.
let's do the quiz.
Oh, the quiz will relax my brain because I think I'm about
Do
to
we
have a
have
stroke.
to write down our answers?
Don't you know
on
how I
our
feel,
phone?
Ruben?
We need to write down our answers on our phone.
Yes, I think I need to
You got your
give you
phone,
some
AJ?
points though.
To write down the answers to our quiz.
I think my points for you shall be you're gonna get 2 out of like 4.
2 brutal bros points.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's not bad. That's
not bad.
50. That's like 50 out of 100.
That's not bad at all.
Right, Ruben, what's this moment? So we've got a Christmas quiz, yeah?
Can I go to the toilet?
No.
I've been drinking to
Why
wait
do you always go to the toilet?
because I've got like 3 million litres and I've just refilled it and drank half of it again.
Well, you know what, AJ?
3 million litres.
3 million
Why do you
litres.
have to go to the toilet when we
It's
record?
like 3,000 gallons. Isn't it?
Well, because I went just before and I have to go again because it's been like half an hour. and I've drunk in that
Alright, fine, got him.
and in,
Hurry up.
in that amount of time I've drunk a litre
Of
of
what?
water.
Go on then.
So
Vodka.
Chop.
that's a lot of water to drink, Ruben.
A lot of vodka.
Just, AJ, open this window and we can open the bathroom window and you can just do it through into the toilet.
What's on the floor? Somebody's head. Just pop a bucket down there.
That's what I
You
think.
can do it for your bunk bed then.
That's a great idea. I'll just make like a little,
disgusting.
make like a little hole in the window, like a little chute that I can just open.
No.
What you need to do is get a hose pipe and like zip tie it to your bed and just
It's actually just wet myself whenever I like.
no, you just wee and then go outside.
But will their mum come out and change the pee pipe?
No!
It's hose.
Wow.
That's what
Mum, it's full again.
no, Ruben, that's really horrible because that's what people who have kidney failure
Like a
have
little
to do.
jug. Just have a jug down.
That's what people
a jug
no,
underneath your bed.
that's what people with kidney failure have to have. I know, come on, AJ, go to the toilet, hurry on. Okay. What are you doing, Lily? Be quick.
Oh, my face.
Hurry, chop. We just have to go to the toilet room. We should do something funny for when he comes back.
I think we should just find something. I think we should wee in his big mug thing.
There's like loads of funny photos.
I'm sure they'll love listening to that. Listening to us take photos.
Oh.
You can hear the camera clicking. The camera shutter.
What else can I do?
Oh my god, I'm tired. How long is it now till Christmas? When this goes up?
10, 15 days?
2 days or
No,
go
15
up,
days.
It'll go up on the 11th.
15 days. Oh no, it's 10 days. I thought tomorrow will be 10 days.
Tomorrow?
By Thursday it'll be 10 days.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
It's the 10th tomorrow. Christmas is the 25th.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
You've lost 5 days.
Oh yeah, I mean 15
15
days.
days, yeah. That's your time travelling.
Lots and lots of photos to annoy AJ.
Yes. Lots of lovely, lovely pictures. I hear him coming now. Hey, he's back. The man is back.
You didn't take very long, did you even?
Back in the room.
What? Did you even go, AJ?
Yeah, my hands are wet. I'll pee I weed all over them. That's
Ah! Right, give me your ass quiz!
Ow, right in my
AJ.
eyes.
Where's my phone?
Oi. AJ, you fried my retinas.
Right, Reuben.
I'll never
Stop
see
being-
again.
Stop being a wimp and get the
Oh,
quiz.
burnt my eyes a bit.
Come on, Reuben. I'm in my memos ready.
I've had it for ages.
You're in your menopause.
Have you, have you got your phone ready?
Okay.
You big dollop.
I'm not
Really,
a dollop.
You are, you big dollop.
Are you ready?
I do have a dollop on my head.
I'm going to start, Levi. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ask him. Fucking.
Are you ready, Eddie?
Smell. Yes.
Pour some chandelier.
Okay, right. So, this
That'd be
is
great.
the easy level.
Easy level.
A level.
Easy level.
Using a level system.
Right, I've got
Or we are now.
I've got my question 1 written down ready.
Okay,
Level 1.
This is question 1. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what makes Frosty come to life?
What's
Ice.
Frosty the snowman was a snowy man indeed, and he had a hat and he had a sleeve and I don't know.
Can you say the question again? A
a
bit more
sleeve.
intellectual.
A sleeve.
What do you mean intellectual?
Tell me again.
How much more simple do you want it?
Tell me again.
In the song Frosty the Snowman, what makes Frosty come to life?
His sleeve.
What's hard to understand about
Because the
that?
sleeve makes him breathe.
No, it's obviously the ice.
Where have you
It's so.
ever heard that though? The
Because
ice.
when the ice comes, it comes.
Yeah, it's true. And the sleeve too.
No, the snow, the cold.
But he's
makes
not the
him alive.
Iceman,
Wait,
it's
wait.
Frosty
Is the
the
question what
Snowman.
makes him alive?
Yes.
Snow.
It's not that
Ice.
difficult.
That's true. Snow.
No,
It's
but,
obviously snow.
but
It's
snow isn't alive, is it?
Oh, I know what it is.
If that's your answer, write it down. But that is a really
Christmas.
simple question.
No, I know what it is. Actually.
Well, how does that work? That's not fair. What do you mean, know what it is? It's obviously ice.
Think back to the special Christmas song, Levi.
What our song?
Frosty the Snowman. Think it back to yourself.
Frosty the Snowman had a very shiny nose.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
But I don't know because he has cold toes.
Frosty the Snowman was very snowy indeed, and he had a sleeve and he had a hat, and that's why he did.
It's not a
breathe.
hat that makes him come to life. Though.
Yeah, he had a hat and he had a sleeve.
It's not
and
the
that's why he
hat.
breathed.
It's not the hat and the sleeve that makes him come to life, though, is it?
It could be. You never know.
I think it is.
Right, next question. Is this still level 1?
Yes. I would have said otherwise.
Alright, Paul George. Alright, Paul George.
What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver?
We've already done this quiz.
We did this.
Have we?
We did this last
No,
time.
we didn't
Okay.
do this. This is just the same question.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, what? Tinsel, isn't it? Yeah.
Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life?
Never heard of that.
Never
film.
seen that film.
Okay. Question 3.
Wait, what? This is number 4, surely.
This is question. No, I'm on question. That was question 3 because you just gave us. So the next one.
Oh, that's question 4 then, yeah.
Yeah, silly man.
But alright. Per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who has been naughty and nice?
An elf. In what film?
It's not a film.
What is it
It's
then?
just a tradition.
Robins.
Elf.
They would say, "Oh, a little birdie."
It's parents, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're like, a little birdie told me you want this for Christmas.
No, here's the globe.
No,
It looks all the
it's
children.
about who's naughty. It's the something, yeah.
Santa Claus checks who's naughty or nice.
No, he has a spy.
Uses birds.
Here's a spy. They're called elves.
Yeah, but elves what?
Elf spies.
Elf Jim. He must
It's,
have a
it's
surname.
elf something.
No, because he's making a list. He's checking it twice.
He's having a poo and he's saying.
Remember, he doesn't have a spy. What kind of world is this?
It's just what the question says.
An elf.
If you don't know what the answer is, then just move on.
Oh, secret elf or something.
Secret elf.
Okay, ready for question 5?
Spy elf.
Question 5.
Wait, what is it called again? Yeah.
What Christmas beverage is
Is it elf on the shelf?
It might be. What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch?
Oh, that's.
This is question 5, yeah?
Yep.
I know the answer to this. Do you, Adrian?
Yeah.
Milk punch.
Never had it though. Right, ready.
Question 6. One of Santa's reindeer shares the name of a famous symbol of Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that?
Comment.
No.
Yeah, because when it's all romantic, you see shooting star, don't you, or something?
Maybe. I mean,
films.
no, but think of like someone who shoots you with an arrow.
Cupid. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. out
Well,
loud.
I don't. Maybe.
I thought it's Dancer Prancer, Pricky and Prawn, or something like that.
What? Freaking porn.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Where
Dancer
the
Prancer,
where
Pricky
you
and Prawn.
Do you know the answer to this
ever
question?
heard that?
What have you put down?
On Dancer, on
Did you hear what I
Prancer,
said?
on Prawn and the Prick.
Did you know? No, it's Prancer, like Prancer, Blitzen, Comet, Don. No.
Don
Corleone.
I'm sure one's called Donna, isn't it?
Yeah.
Donner Blitzen, Cupid, Comet,
Blitzen.
and Blitzen. Blitzen, Kritzen, Titzen.
You said Blitzen twice.
Blitzkrieg.
AJ, did you put your own?
Blitzkrieg.
Did you hear what I said about the answer? Do you know what the answer
I
was?
heard the rhyme and I figured it out.
Okay, well, I've got it too. Right, Ruben, this is question 7, yeah?
Yeah.
I need to stop saying my answers.
What Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia
Don't know.
in 1892?
I mean, it's usually that one, isn't it? So I'll just put that one.
Think
What's it
of
called?
something you use to break open some food.
Ruben, shush, Ruben, come on, it's quite obvious anyways.
But I just got no idea.
Yeah, but I guess some of us have if we get right on every
Cracking.
question.
Question, what number is this now?
What, are we on level 1?
This will be question
Yes.
8.
I'll let you know on level 2.
This should be question 8. Oh, what's happened to my answers, look?
Question
They've all
number
gone
the 8th.
diagonal.
Wow, that's cool.
Ready, Levi?
Ruben, look at my answers.
Yeah, you ready?
They're all diagonal.
In 1981, Bob and Doug McKenzie released their own version of
Bob
the
and
classic
Doug.
Christmas song. Which song is that?
Probably Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
If you think you know the answer, write it
It's
down.
probably, what's it called again? I've
Oh.
been dreaming
Of a white
Christmas.
brown.
Just like the ones we used to know.
Of a brown Christmas.
Oh.
With
That would be AJ's Christmas album, Brown Christmas.
with lots of conch. Right.
Beer.
Right,
Brown.
Ruben, what's the answer?
Lots of great.
I'm not telling you the bloody answer, am I, for
There's
God's
so many
sake?
great brown things.
You
Beef
great
burgers,
numpty.
Do you know
beer,
what the answer is? Conch.
Conch.
Do you know what the answer
Chocolate.
is? This question.
Sewage.
Do you know what the answer is to the question? I'm
No.
pretty sure it's White Christmas because there's
Question.
Is it Bob and Don? Bob and Dick and wait, what? Is it Dick and Dom? Right?
No, not
Dollar
Dick and
Funnel,
Dom.
I think.
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Doug McKenzie.
Stop moving
Sorry,
the
what's the
microphone.
first name?
Wait, they're a couple.
I've told it 3 times now.
Are they a couple?
No.
It's definitely White
I
Christmas.
don't know, maybe they're brothers.
They're not. Is it one of the lady?
Special bro.
Oh, it's
Doug.
not. It's not White Christmas then.
Whoa, no.
Oh, what? Do you know the answer? What have you put down? Reg?
Is it that Jesus Christ song?
I'm not. No, I'm not telling you.
Right, I've got my answer down.
Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem.
I put White Christmas because I'm pretty sure that's the song.
White Christmas
I
was
gave
when
you
it
my
all
heart.
snowed.
Right,
No,
cool.
are you ready?
Yes, I'm fucking ready.
No, I'm just asking.
AJ,
Question 9. What animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole
easy.
on Christmas Eve?
Easy.
easy.
And is also terrifying because of the people in it. It's
I
really
hate that.
odd.
Oh, Ruben, put it down.
What?
Put the
That
take
film
down.
is horrifically scary.
But what you said
bit
you wanted
scary.
to watch it. Did you?
Yeah, Lydia wants to watch
What's
it.
it called? Oh no, there it is.
Bye-bye.
Is it like the Death Sentence Express?
Suicide Express. It's like a...
No, do you know, it auto-corrected it to Polar Expression.
Are you fed up with Christmas?
You both know what it is, don't you?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Bipolar Express.
Yeah, it's obviously the Bipolar Express.
Bipolar Express. She turned to face me with a polarising expression.
Right, come on, Ruben. What's the answer?
Question 10.
Yeah, the people in it are really scary.
Question done. What much reviled Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life?
Sorry, what did you say?
Ah.
I couldn't hear because they just fucking bottle.
AJ, put your bottle away.
Shut up, AJ.
Stop bottling your feelings up. What much reviled Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life?
Turkey.
No! Turkey rots to bits!
Nuts. Nuts always
not
last
nuts.
forever. Nuts always last forever. Everyone knows that. Keep the nuts. Yeah, they do. When have you ever seen a nut?
Nuts last forever.
When was the last time you saw a
I've
nut?
eaten mouldy nuts.
Nuts
What is
are
wrong with
forever. Walnuts are
Who on earth has
forever.
mouldy? I've never even.
Nuts do go off.
I've never ever seen a mouldy nut.
You eat them all.
Well, yeah, but
You
what
shove
are
them
you
all you got.
going to do? Stare at them? Right. So, do you know the answer, AJ?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't.
You don't?
Okay, you ready?
No. It's Christmas.
Well, this is a question that should be in the easy round, surely.
Bro, come on. Then.
Okay, this is level 2.
This is the... Oh, okay.
Level 2, not so easy. Even this question is piss. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name?
Oh,
Everyone
easy.
knows that. It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
I have to keep repeating myself. You're not listening.
Surely it says the answer in the name, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it does.
In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol...
does.
You listen, Levi. I'm not reading it a third time.
Shut up.
In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name?
It's obviously Scrooge because it just says it right there.
That's not his first name, it's his surname.
You don't know it?
You must know the first
Scrooge
name.
is his first name.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no,
He's
no,
not just
no, no,
called
I get it.
Scrooge.
No, it's Ebenezer.
Hello there. I'm going to call my baby Scrooge. Scrooge Sprite.
It's Ebenezer.
Scrooge.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know how to spell
Yeah.
it, so I'll just put Ebenezer.
Ebenezer.
I'll just put Ebens.
Suppose it doesn't really matter
Ebenezer,
how you spell
Eben
it.
elbows, Eben arms, Eben head.
Right, next one, I just put Ebony eyes.
Question 11. What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever? And you said it just now.
Shush, don't spoil it. Reuben, don't just give us the answers.
I'm not giving you answers.
Don't stop.
Bill Cosby made that song.
Not Bill Cosby. No,
Reuben,
not
you're
Bill
giving us
Cosby.
the answers too
Bing
much.
Crosby.
Reuben,
Oh.
stop
I'm not.
telling us. Stop giving us hints.
Well, then you would be stuck half an hour.
Well, it's not hard. It's not level 2, is it? If you're just going to tell us the answer.
No, I won't tell you anything then.
Well, that's the best bit with Levi, because then we get to answer the question. But no.
No, because then we'll just have the same score and it won't even be.
It's not necessarily, Levi, about the competition. But
No,
it's
I
about,
know.
It's about the people at home.
But I'm just thinking, what's
Sitting
the
with
point
their
in
loved
doing the
ones,
quiz if you're just
listening
going to
to our
tell us? If you're
podcast.
just going to tell us the answer.
I want you to wait for me. I read the answer and the question, that'd be it.
Okay, right.
I'll
You,
only read the
I need to
answer.
get to hear it. So AJ, please be quiet.
Okay, ready? In the early 1800s, the first gingerbread houses were reportedly inspired by what famous fairy tale?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland. How do you know this? I don't know. I think I've lost this quiz.
Okay, question 12?
12?
Question 13 even, sorry.
What?
14?
No, surely it's. I put a
The
separate.
questions aren't numbered.
Oh, number 4.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, okay, we'll find them. Yeah, question 4. Miracle on 34th Street centres on what real-life department store?
I don't know. I forgot.
I've never heard, I don't
I
know
forgot.
what it is.
You don't know? You haven't seen that film?
What is it?
It's a Christmas film.
Oh, probably not.
Oh, is it IKEA or something?
The only Christmas
No.
films I've seen has really been with Lydia.
Oh, I know what it is. It's in London.
It's not that stupid
Oh,
film
yeah.
that Lydia likes, is it?
I think a lot of people like it.
Or the Orphans.
I don't know.
They're
I'm
not-
not giving
they're
any
homeless
answers.
or something.
Write down your answer, Joe.
The Great. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not. It's Hamleys.
No.
It's Alfred's.
No, it's not set in England.
It's not.
It's
No.
not.
I thought it was.
No.
I'm sure it is. Jim.
Well, it says not the greatest story in the world. Shot.
No, it's not that.
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, what?
Miracle on 34th Street.
And they're not the greatest showman.
I thought you were talking about the greatest story in the
Where on
world.
earth did you get
That's
that
what I'm
from?
thinking.
That's not what I said. I said
Right,
literally is the name of the film in the question. Miracle on 34th Street.
So it's.
It's all there. You're just not listening
but
properly.
What's the answer?
Giving you the answer. You just said don't give you the answers, and you're like,
Do you know the
"Levi,
answer?"
What's,
No, I don't.
what's
Do you?
the answer?
I thought it was Halfords, but apparently even set in England.
Halfords. Halfords. Oh, what a Christmas treat, Halfords. Levi, can you stop moving the microphone,
It's
please?
not going to make a difference.
It will.
It's just facing you.
It needs to face this way, not over there, because you are sat there to record.
Alright,
Oh,
alright.
honestly. Stop it. Just get your foot off the chair right now.
It's facing us.
You keep moving
off.
it though. Every
Yeah,
time you
it's
put your
facing
foot
us.
in, you keep moving it to.
No,
yeah, but
I'm moving it here.
it needs to be here so that you can listen to all three of us, not just
Right,
you.
It is there.
Put it there and
It
do
is
not.
there.
No, there, not there. There, right? Get your
You
foot.
can see our heads
Levi.
jiggling around.
Ruben, just shut up and leave it
Right,
there.
don't move it from there.
Do whatever I want. Just shut up.
No, it'll mess up the audio.
No,
Right,
it won't.
are you- It will because you
No, it
want
always
to
sounds
hear.
like crap anyways, because we don't let us see your earphones.
Yeah, but it needs to face at least the
Right.
right direction. That's just common sense, isn't it?
Right, whatever.
Right, you ready?
My fucking chair.
In this is my laptop. In the song,
Doesn't make a
Graham.
difference. Right, question.
These are so stupid arguments
Is
that we
this
have in this.
question? Is this
podcast.
I'm just
question?
waiting for you. I'm just waiting for silence
This
now.
is question 5.
Okay.
In the song, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. What incriminating evidence was found on Grandma's back?
What? I didn't know there was a song called that.
know that?
You never heard that song?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That's not how it fucking goes.
He goes, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
No.
Have you
You're
seen
thinking
this?
something else. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. What's one of that?
Wait, hang on a
Grandma
second.
got run
So
over by a
what
reindeer.
was the incriminating thing on her back? Like a reindeer scar or
Oh, I
something?
know what it is.
You know what it is?
It was like a bite or something.
Bite.
Yeah, reindeer bite.
Little munch.
Why do you know this?
Well, I just deducted it from the question.
I've lost this quiz.
Well, I don't know. I had never heard of the song, but I was just guessing.
You ready?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh wait, tire marks, isn't it, on her back?
Tyre marks? See, it has wheels, it flies. Oh. Hell.
No, the
reindeer wheels.
Reindeer was driving the car.
No, that's not what it means.
Okay, sleigh marks then.
What do you think people called it? What do you think people called it when you got run over before cars were invented?
Trampled. Walked upon.
What, I've been walked upon, I say? My ribs are intact.
Wait, when a reindeer runs over you, it leaves hoof marks.
Well, that's not actually what it says in the song. But it isn't meant to be factually correct, it just means what the lyrics in the song are.
Okay.
The song's crap anyway.
You got run over. What, running marks on her back?
I don't know, don't ask
Yeah,
me.
maybe
just
she
write
had
down what
the
you think
number.
it is and then move on.
Did she have Santa Claus's phone number on her back?
What, for like, this is his insurance info.
Wait, does the ranger just have it printed onto his foot so he can just like press it anywhere?
Lost. And you'll know who to return
Grandma
it to.
got run over by... Wait, how does the song go? Can I look up the lyrics of the song?
No, you have to
Grandma
know what it
got
is.
run over by a reindeer.
You guys look up the answer.
What happens next on the road?
They knew because Santa's sleigh was on it.
Sorry,
Because-
sleigh marks.
It must be sleigh marks.
Cuts. Wait, what evidencing criminal thing was on her back? I don't know.
It must be sleigh marks, like lines.
Sleigh marks. Lines.
Well, that's what fucking bad. They made a fucking film of it as well.
Lines.
And it was just crap.
Right, my answer is lines.
Okay, ready? Are
I bet sleigh marks.
you ready?
Yeah.
Was that answer 5 or 6?
I don't know, I lost track.
Okay.
Whatever it is what it is.
This next question is number 6, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Is it number 6, AJ? Wait, you have got the answers to these questions, Tom, haven't you?
Yes.
Are you on question 6?
Yes.
Okay. I'm waiting for you, hurry up.
I'm waiting for you.
Take forever.
How many reindeer are featured in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
All of them, 9. Everyone knows there's 9
That's what you
reindeer.
think it
Everyone knows
is,
there's
then
9
write it down.
reindeer.
Yeah, but Not Before Christmas isn't about Santa Claus.
That's not what I said. I said "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Yeah, it was the night before Christmas.
That's
and
a
all
different
things were
thing.
quiet.
Yeah, that's not the night before
All through
Christmas.
the quiet.
All
It
things were
is.
quiet. No, night
No.
before Christmas is a different thing.
That's
Not
something
a
else.
creature was stirring except from a mouse.
Yeah, that's what I
Listen
was saying.
carefully. The poem is called "'Twas the Night Before
Yeah.
Christmas." The film is called "The Nightmare Before Christmas."
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. It was
It's
the night.
different.
Oh, you're talking about the night before Christmas.
No,
It's
we're not.
called-
We're talking about this.
"'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Yeah,
It
but yeah,
was.
That's the name of the
yeah,
poem.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Just now you called it "The Nightmare Before Christmas."
No, I said the night.
Okay, whatever.
Twas
But-
the night before Christmas. Not a creature.
My point
not a
is,
creature was.
Levi, My point is, if you don't know what the answer is, don't ask me because I'm not giving you any information.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
write what you think it is down and then move on.
I wasn't asking any questions to him. Don't talk to me.
Well, you went 9, isn't it? And I'm like, I don't know, is it? It's up to you.
No,
I'm not
I was
telling
going to
you.
ask you saying out
Dance,
loud.
dance, a major and hoot. And
What?
then you got 3 more.
If you're talking about all the normal reindeers, there's
Prancer,
9. But I don't know if
Prancer,
there are
Dun,
9
Dun,
reindeers. But I don't know if they mention them all.
But of the 12.
No, there's 9 because there is. That's like saying, but are there 30? Well, no, there aren't.
But you never know because.
But I know there's 9.
Okay, ready?
Okay, I don't know.
In the original, there's 9. So,
There are.
and it's an old film, and it's an old story, so it's probably old-fashioned.
What traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant? Oh, no.
Tinsel. A Christmas
yeah.
tree. Christmas tree.
No.
No.
Well, wait, that's what you think it is.
A poinsettia.
Yeah, pancetta.
Was it that what you said now? Oh, I don't know then.
In the Muppet Christmas Carol, who played Scrooge? Hint, it wasn't a Muppet.
We know this. We did this in the last question. It's Michael Caine. It's Michael Caine. I hope you knew that.
What
Did
did
you?
you say, Reuben?
Oh no! Did you know the answer?
Who plays Scrooge in Muppet Christmas Carol?
Oh,
Oh, I shouldn't have said it.
I know that.
Oh, I didn't.
Everyone knows that. Okay, right,
Everyone.
ready? This is a very important podcast.
Okay.
What beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertising since 1931?
This is obvious to a true Coke handler.
Yeah. Well, he actually changed the colours of. They actually changed the colours of Santa. Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I've got a Coca-Cola Christmas T-shirt and a Coca-Cola Christmas mug. And Coca-Cola.
Are we on question 10 now?
Oh, please just get me loads of Coca-Cola for Christmas. Yeah, question 10.
According to legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff as a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus?
A stick.
A stick? No, it's a sweet, isn't it? It's holiday
Oh,
goodies.
it's
Only 3.
Oh,
That-
it's
that's
yeah.
shaped like a
Oh,
king.
I actually didn't know that, but it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Yeah.
Are you ready for level hard? Level 3.
Level hard. Oh, but George. Level hard. I mean, level 3.
You formatted it, Mark. You formatting it well.
Am I? Doing the same as you, aren't I?
Probably.
Okay, ready?
I am ready.
In the movie A Christmas Story, what was the name of the next door neighbours whose dogs ate the Christmas turkey?
I don't know the film called The Christmas Film.
No, never heard of
It's
that.
called A Christmas Story.
That's the dumbest. That's like calling a song The Christmas Song. There is actually a Christmas song called The Christmas
It's
Song.
A Christmas Story, not The Christmas Story.
Oh, Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
That's what it's called.
Well, I don't know that because I don't watch films like that.
You should know, 'cause I told you it twice.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said A Christmas Story like twice, and you kept calling it The Christmas Story.
I'm not talking about that anymore.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the answer to the damn question.
A conversation with you, Levi, is like a
Wait,
roller coaster of
what-
topics
what-
and
what-
mad subjects.
Hang on a second. Well, you like prog. So what was the name?
No,
of
but
the,
at least it's related
What
to
was
each
the
other.
name of the dog that did it?
The neighbours.
What was the name of the neighbour's dog?
No, the dogs. The neighbours who owned the dogs.
What were they called?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. How many were there?
Christmas or something?
What does that do with the name?
Oh, was it the surname?
Oh, how many? Oh, there are six
Smith.
of
Is-
them. There must be
Smith
called
is probably the
Surprise.
most likely answer.
Smith.
'cause
Or
everybody-
probably Robinson.
Yeah, everybody's in America called Smith. So.
Right. Make sure you listen carefully.
I'm listening carefully.
What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus?
I knew this.
St. Nicholas? Probably. He's not even English though, he's Italian. Isn't he? That one.
I don't know.
Don't
There's
give
not
any.
that.
Anyways, next
It
question.
might be.
You guys are religious, so you know. it's-
I'm
Name.
not religious.
You were raised by religious.
I was raised by.
Name the animal.
That sort of
You've
thing.
got a Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should know this. I don't have a
Bible
Bible.
doesn't have saints in it. That's a Catholic
true.
thing.
Exactly.
What? Well, for
not
Catholics,
really-
but they're like modern prophets.
You just learn it. Just because you're not. Okay.
Name the animatronic cassette playing teddy bear that every kid wanted for Christmas in the mid 80s.
Teddy.
Very close.
Ted. Or Teddy.
Teddy something. I'm sure Dad knows this.
Teddy Dolly.
Teddy Dolly.
Teddy.
Teddy
Teddy Dolly. Mummy for Christmas. Can you imagine right? This like really fat kid who's like really is this tiny kid, right? And Santa Claus goes, "Oh, ho, ho, ho. And what would you like for Christmas?" And he goes, "Teddy Dolly." Ah, get this freak away from me! Elves.
Oh,
Take him
I
away.
think it's annual. I think it's so we need to take AJ into town so we can see Santa. You want to?
God,
Don't
we're
you?
filming with the avocado.
Pretend to be special.
I'll sit on his
No, we can't do
No, we
that.
can't do
Yeah, you can.
so-
They'll never know.
That's so bad. Are we allowed to visit Santa this year? He's got to wear a mask and be like behind a
COVID
screen.
Santa, yeah.
COVID Santa.
Nah.
Merry COVID Claus.
COVID bells.
No, because surely Santa could. I don't. That's just. Oh, that's so stupid.
You think he'd give away like face coverings?
He would. What have I got? Oh wow! One of the only 5 million vaccine sample. I've dropped it. Shit.
You always get like a fake bit of Lego, don't you? It's
Or like those like shitty like ramps, like a plastic motorbike that can't actually steer because you break the handle while trying to do it. Oh,
Next question. Can I go to the question 4? Yeah.
I guess. In the 1964
yeah.
in the 1964 classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion? I've only seen it once ages ago. So I don't really
Never
give a
seen
fuck.
it.
No, it's not great.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be really dumb. Like
Think of a shit delivery company.
DPD.
I know this. Herms.
Well, Herms, we're called Hermes, Levi.
Probably
We've got
Hermes
Herms, and you're very, very close, but not necessarily exactly right. It's very similar to Hermes.
Hermes. There we go. So next question.
According to the folklore of Austria and other countries, which horned figure punishes naughty children at Christmas time?
Satan.
I mean, we
We
know
know.
this one.
But I forgot the answer. Oh no. I forgot what the answer was though to it. What was the answer?
We had
my
this
problem.
last time.
Yeah, no, but I forgot what the answer was. I'm just gonna put goat.
Isn't that an American thing? Well,
I don't like
No,
American.
I just said it was Austrian.
I don't associate myself with anything. Oh yeah.
Ready? In the TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describe the Grinch?
Ugly, smiley, but good.
green,
Green, gooey goblin.
green, hairy.
Green hairy balls.
What else is he? Hates Christmas. Cynical.
Scrooge.
Green, hairy, and cynical. I'm gonna say.
No, because
Can you imagine
that's
Dr.
four
Dr.
words.
Seuss sat there writing it?
No,
going,
green.
what
hairy,
rhymes with
cynical,
cynical?
And cynical.
Yeah, well, look at and. So green, hairy, and cynical.
Green hairy cynical, you mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
Okay.
you can't say that. But.
Yeah, you can.
What well-known Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space in 1965?
What Christmas
We
Carol?
did this last year.
I forgot the answer.
Last year.
Last year.
We didn't do the podcast last year.
But we did do things.
We did do this question
No,
last time.
we didn't.
Then you should know the answer.
I don't know the answer, do you?
No.
I've already forgot the question, so...
Here's another question we already did. In what modern-day country was St. Nicholas born?
I got
Oh,
this
we
one.
know this one.
I got this one right last time.
I should have known because that's where all Catholics come from.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It is.
What?
Isn't it Italy?
No?
I swear it's Italy. I've already got it down.
Is it Italy, Reuben?
I'm not telling you. Don't ask me.
It's not Italy.
That's what you said last time.
I'm not
No,
telling
because that's not a cold place, is it?
I'm not giving you shit.
Doesn't have to be cold. You didn't say cold place. You said
No, but
St. Nicholas.
No, St. Nicholas did not come from Italy.
Is he from Austria or something like that, man? That's where everything else
He
is
may have come from Italy, actually.
Okay.
Next message you
What Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of a
The
Charlie...
Peanuts gang. Oh, the Peanuts.
I'll read it again. What Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of a Charlie Brown Christmas?
No idea. No clue.
Okay, move on then. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas was originally published under what name?
Burtism.
Burtison.
It's probably like A Tale of Christmas.
Oh, I've
It
written
was
this.
the one.
I've written this poem about a little boy who wakes up and sees Santa. What's it called? Burtison.
Wasn't it like the Walker Brothers or something? Whatever.
It must be like A Tale of Christmas Fortunes.
No, it's the name of the poem, not the name of the writer.
It was the night before Christmas. That's what it was called.
But what was it originally called?
Was it German? or
Scary
something?
Fiends.
Dark Themes.
We've probably got like Hosh and Tosh and Snosh.
It probably is, isn't it?
Okay, ready?
I'm just gonna put.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
It's just a bonus.
Probably, yeah, may as well be. What holiday movie sequel features a cameo by Donald Trump?
We did this one as well.
Oh yeah.
Which one though?
Number 2.
Right, give us the answers.
Yeah, because Home Alone 2 is in New York.
Okay, ready for the answers?
Must be.
Yep. I'm
Yep.
gonna check them off.
The first answer is an old silk hat.
I thought I said hat and a sleeve, which are both silk.
A sleeve.
Wait, sorry, Reuben. Sorry, I'm trying to find out where my thing is. What did you say?
But I answered
An
it
old
wrong.
silk hat. It's the very first one.
An old silk hat.
I said
Yeah.
carrot.
I said hat and sleeve copied AJ.
Well,
So I got it wrong, didn't I?
Yep. The second answer, tinsel.
Got that right.
Jimmy Stewart.
I don't know.
You ready?
Mm.
The Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, I got that.
Yep, got that.
Eggnog.
Wait.
Yep.
Hang on a sec.
Cupid, next one.
Yeah, Cupid.
Cupid.
Not correct.
Yeah, the Nutcracker.
I thought you didn't know.
I do.
The 12 Days of Christmas.
Nope.
Nope.
The
I've
Polar
got
Express.
White Christmas. Yep.
Fruitcake.
I put Christmas cake.
I forgot.
Okay.
I didn't.
But isn't Christmas cake the same thing?
No, Christmas cake.
It
is
says
different.
fruitcake. I mean, Christmas,
Fruit cake, you don't just eat fruit
all
cake on
all
Christmas.
Christmas cakes are fruitcakes, but not all fruitcakes are Christmas cakes.
But fruit cake, you don't eat fruit cakes on Christmas. You eat Christmas cakes on Christmas.
Christmas cake is a
I
fruitcake.
have a cake I want on Christmas.
Yeah, but fruit cake you just eat all year round anyway.
Anyway, what? No,
Yeah, if
you
you're
got that one
lame,
wrong. I got it wrong
disgusting.
too. Christmas cake and fruit cakes are different things.
Christmas cake is a kind of fruitcake.
Yeah, I know, but they're fruit cakes.
Surely
aren't
the answer to Christmas
cakes.
cake must
Yes.
be right.
Okay, so-
Surely.
No, it's
So-
not. You got it wrong.
Right.
But if a Christmas cake,
No.
is, you don't keep you don't just buy
No,
a
'cause you
random
can
fruit
get
cake. You
no,
buy
because there's some fruit you don't put in Christmas cake. You can get some fruit cakes that aren't Christmas cake.
You
Ruben,
don't keep
Ruben,
a-
is
you
that
don't-
is that right or not?
You don't
No.
buy fruit cakes.
Right,
like,
Ruben said it's
to
not
keep
right.
all
He's
year.
the referee.
He said what sort of Christmas cake?
He's the referee. It's
What
wrong.
sort of Christmas edible?
You didn't answer the
Right, you ready?
for word. So come on, Hitcher.
Next answer. Ebenezer.
Yep.
White Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yes.
What did you believe?
I don't know.
Macy's.
What?
Nope.
Department store called Macy's. Okay, ready? Claw marks.
I knew bite was going to be
Claw
big.
Although
marks?
it says
I thought I said bite,
it
didn't I?
says here the answer is claws marks. I know that's definitely not right. It's claw marks.
Reindeers, that's so stupid.
Well, I didn't write this
Imagine
up.
a reindeer with claws.
Do
Imagine
reindeers-
how
yeah, that's
terrifying
one
that would
thing.
be.
No, I said bite at the beginning. That was so close, but
I
I
said
copied you.
hoofprints.
I copied you. I put sleigh marks.
Imagine if a reindeer had claws. Imagine how terrifying it would be. Like,
Reindeers
it
do
like
have
lurch
claws.
along like that.
Reindeers have claws.
We don't. We have little hoofs, don't they?
No, they have claws too, though, don't they?
No.
No.
That's really weird. Right, what's the question?
8.
Not two little toes.
I
like
put
Because
nine.
that was before Rudolph was invented, because he first appears in the song, doesn't he?
That's true.
Rudolph the
Oh, for
Red-Nosed
God's
Reindeer.
sake.
And then he got added into
What did
the
you
9.
put it? What did
Yeah.
you
I put 9.
I put 9 too. Nope. Didn't get
Mistletoe.
one- Didn't get this one
Oh, I'll
right.
put Holly down.
I don't know.
Michael Caine.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll put conch down. Is that okay?
That'll do. Candy canes.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Boys, these levels were not like on a good, like easy to hard level.
No.
They all
This
messed
is
up.
random. Yeah.
The Bumpuses.
I just put Smith.
The bumper. That's stupid. I'll put Smith as well.
Bumpuses. What?
Ready?
Yep.
Father Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
I put Senti Claus.
What?
Senti Claus. That's what it used to be called.
Sinterklaas.
No, it used to be called Senti Claus. They used to call him Senti.
Sainty Claus.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah.
of Sinterklaas and Saint Nick. I've not heard of Sainty
no.
Claus.
They used to call the people back then. They used to call him Senti Claus.
Well, either way, that's wrong. It's Father
Right, yeah,
Christmas.
but they did used to
Okay.
call it
Because
that.
it's-
It's not some weird thing.
I know, but I've heard of Sinterklaas.
Yeah, no, but that's a different thing, Reuben. You don't understand.
Fine.
Just because you haven't heard it.
It just sounded like you were saying Sinterklaas. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I haven't heard it.
But
Fine.
Reuben, you're wrong.
Okay, well,
Because I learnt about it.
Okay,
People call him
then.
Senti Claus.
do you want me to like stab myself?
Well, no, but you don't believe anything you don't believe.
No, I'm just saying it did sound like you just heard it wrong. That's all.
No, I didn't, because I've actually learnt about it.
Okay, fine.
And you clearly haven't.
Okay. Of course I have. I've done all that. I've done all.
No,
I've
because
done
you-
all you're doing now and
No,
you're learning. I've done before you.
You didn't know how to pronounce it properly, so
Sinterklaas.
I've never heard of that
it's
before.
not how the originals. Right, next
Wait,
question.
but the fact that I said English and you immediately went for the German name.
No, I didn't. I answered the question properly. You just don't understand how you're meant to say it. Right, next question, Reuben.
Father Christmas. That was his question before. No,
Yeah, I
this
got that.
question, right?
Yeah,
The
I'm
toy.
asking for the next question. Keep up.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, Teddy Jim. I was so close.
Teddy Jim.
I was so close.
Teddy Diddy.
What?
Teddy Jim.
I was so close, man.
Am
Oh.
I ready? Hermie.
Oh, Boy George.
Krampus.
Yes. Oh, I might actually
Did you put that other one as no though about the Christmas cake?
Yeah.
Right, ready? Stink, stank, stunk.
What? How do you know he smells?
I got 18 from the
Yes.
ingredient.
Jingle bells.
No.
Bingle my gels.
Did you get it right?
Okay, this I think any of you got right. Is turkey.
You got that right this one?
No. Did you?
No.
I put Austria.
Italy.
Why Italy?
Ready?
Well, I don't know. It's Catholic. Isn't it?
Hark the herald angels sing.
No. I'll put Tale of Christmas.
I don't even know what this says. My next one. I put hedges.
Okay, ready? A visit from Saint Nicholas.
I know. I put German. Look. Home Alone 2 is the next one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Did you write a visit from Saint Nicholas?
No.
Home Alone 2, yeah.
Right. Let's see. Let's
Right, how many scores? Is
count
it?
our scorages.
25 questions all in all. For a lot of those, I don't think I would have gone round in the answer.
I got 15.
15 out of 25. That's
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, it's more than half, but it's like
I got 13.
adequate.
You got 13.
It's sort of like if you were
yeah.
working, it would be like
Very
enough to not get fired.
Oh, ho.
You won one finally.
Finally, I won.
We were talking.
Oh.
What'd you get, Levi?
13.
Just because I remember the
I
question.
won the last one.
The only reason
So you
I
got
this is 'cause I
about
remembered the
half,
questions
you
last time.
or just over half. So like, I think for both of you, for you AJ, it would be like if I was your employer and that was like your performance score at a job. For you AJ, it would be like, I mean, you're doing enough, but you're not going to win employee of the month. For Levi, it would be, I mean, you're doing enough to not get fired, but you do need to improve.
Shut up! I only got 2 less than AJ.
Yeah, but that's quite.
Yeah, well,
it's
Reuben,
enough to.
You
affect
sucked. You sucked
production.
balls, Reuben.
Definitely
You were
fine.
messed up, Reuben, and that's why I smashed the stupid card game, Reuben. because that was not good. Okay, you cheated. I know you chose fake cards.
I
You did.
never cheat.
That's why I broke that table.
I never
And
cheat.
now when you order your next table, I'm gonna smash it up.
Oh, ow. Well, I'm gonna make my table. I'm gonna order my table.
Your
table
outdoor
from.
snap playing table.
I've got
Very
I've got
specific.
something. I've got something.
I'm gonna order my next table from Saint Claus's proper workshop. So it'll be made of magical wood.
Another Jaws he doesn't want, so we can pretend that your new Jaws come on. I can smash it. For next Advent.
I already hear that.
You didn't hear nothing.
Tell us the secret plans after we finish.
Suckers.
I mean,
What?
we are running out of time, but
Oh, are we? Here we are.
do we have?
Wow, it's early. It's only 6:30.
Anything to add?
I have something to add.
It's only 6:30. We usually haven't even finished eating.
I have something to add.
That's amazing. What?
I don't really know. Oh, add me and AJ on Call of Duty.
Yeah, add us some Call of Duty. mate.
Mine, Dark Killer 666.
And mine's Mouldy
Wow.
Fetus with an underscore in the middle.
And we'll add you to our clan, which AJ will make soon.
Yes.
Called Black Day, probably, or something.
And I don't play Call of Duty.
Because your
I'm
phone,
too old.
because your phone's probably can't even handle it anyway.
I doubt it could.
No, too much.
We're too leaked for you.
I mean, to be honest, my phone can't handle it. I use an iPad.
Yeah, me and Levi we speak in leak speak, so
What
we
date
understand us.
will the next
We should
podcast go
definitely
up?
do Call of Duty like best headshots or something.
This is going up on the 11th, isn't it? So when the next one will be up on the 18th.
Right, and the next one we're going to do a triple way musical moment, which we should be doing for charity. I feel very good actually. I gave 2p to charity.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to the shop and I
Some-
was like,
oh, no
give the
way.
change,
Some, like,
give
kid
the
in
change
Africa.
to charity, boss.
Some kid in Africa goes, "Oh, God bless Levi Spry."
Well, actually, one time he was about to give me the change, and then I was about to take it, but then he was about to. He was like, "Oh, okay," and he was about to put it in there, and I felt really awkward because I was going to take it, and then I didn't know what to do, so I just took it. So then this time I was like, "Put it in the change." Put it,
boss.
He was like, "Boss, man, put it in the, put it in the."
Hey, boss man, don't
Put it in the little thing for the little starving Marvins down by Africa. And he chucked it in there, and I felt very good.
I donated for
Marvins in
charity
Africa.
thing. But oh man, I was on such a tight ass. I was like donated the minimum amount you were allowed to donate. He's like, oh yeah,
What
this
did you
is
donate
quite a
to?
good level. I was like, I might be a bit
Wait, what?
Do you think I can maybe?
Wait, where
do
did
you
you
think
not-
I can maybe lower
Where?
that a
How-
little bit?
Where did you do
I'm such a
that?
tight ass.
Oh my god, you haggled with
Where
a
did you do
charity.
that? Where did you do that? Where? In town?
In town, yeah.
Did someone come and ask you?
No, it was like this vegan festival.
What? Did you donate it to a vegan festival?
No, but it's
AJ!
it's the Devon Wildlife. It's the Devon Wildlife Trust.
You donated to a vegan festival?
No,
This
it
is
didn't
the
go to
end
the
part.
vegans. It
Not
went
friends
to Devon
with you,
Wildlife
not
Trust.
friends
They're
with you.
cool.
But were they? Was it? But it was at the vegan festival.
It was, but then I went and looked at the food and it looked revolting.
I'm not friends with. Okay, good.
I was wondering why is there nothing like nice and tasty.
Why is there no meat?
And then I realised it said
Right,
vegan
Is it
festival.
still there? Is it still there?
No.
Because I'm going to go there and say, give me a fat steak.
See, in the past, I've done like meat-free weeks and a meat-free month and stuff, and there is nice stuff out.
It's dumb, it's stupid.
Why?
Grow up and eat a cow. Come on.
Yeah, but like, you can't just write off a whole movement's views as rubbish. One, because they won't like listen to the podcast. Then that's we don't want to come across as just
Nah, vegans,
discrimination.
you're not welcome to our podcast. I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
Well, they might not realise that you are joking. All I'm
Then
saying
they should
is
grow
you
up.
just got to be a bit careful.
I don't care. Our podcast
Because
is
someone out there will
our
take it
pod-
seriously.
Yeah, but if
So
somebody's
what, it's
offended by that,
hilarious.
that's just being sort of probably. Oh no, it's
Yeah,
a
think
bit
about
weird.
that. You
The
just
way
need to- you just need
Levi
to grow
frames
up.
it doesn't necessarily sound like a joke.
Yeah, but
It
if you
sounds
listen
that
to our whole
genuinely hates
podcast,
vegans.
like, not seriously,
joke.
like, it's,
I guess.
it's
I just
all-
think it's
I'm not
very
having
important, so we don't.
PG, oh, you can't offend these people.
No,
I don't
I'm
care.
just saying, if it's a joke, make it obvious it's a joke. Otherwise, people will think it's not a joke.
I don't really care. That's funny.
Because
then.
it's not an entirely comedy podcast, is it? We just talk about serious things.
No, we don't.
But what?
Our podcast, in my opinion, our podcast is an entire joke, and that's the whole point. We're a comedy podcast.
Well, yeah, predominantly, I suppose.
Yeah,
we don't really hate anyone, but
I think if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't talk about any
Apart from
serious
the
things.
juice, obviously.
no.
If this podcast was just me and AJ, it'd be horrible. It'd probably be.
But in life,
What
sometimes
it
you have to be
be.
serious, and it's important to talk about things. And then
Yeah, we do.
you can have a laugh
We
as well.
we have talked about some very serious topics.
Yes, we have.
like
Politics.
how to cook your toast and politics.
Talk about the toast one was probably the most heated.
I remember the toast wars.
That's probably one of the
Man.
most heated ones.
I
The
will
toast wars.
start another one.
I still stand by my opinion on that.
So do I.
You do overcook your toast, Reuben, but that's the end of it. Let's go bye. So you can't say
Wait, I need to get the
anything.
outro. Don't overcook
I got
your
my
toast.
last word.
I appreciate you said overcooked and not burnt, because there is a difference.
You burn your toast.
There is a difference between
Because
that.
you wouldn't call a well done steak burnt, it's just well done. Burnt is like charcoal.
No, you wouldn't call that. You don't know. You just call it wrong.
Well, yeah, people who do their steak well done, those people that we do hate, they should all be shot immediately.
No, vegans.
If
are
a
just
person in a
bad.
restaurant, if you're a waiter and someone orders a well done steak, you have the right to slap them.
Oh, I'm vegan and I drink and I drink coffee and everything I do helps the whole planet and I'm a good person.
But it does though, and they are.
Oh, fuck right off.
But does it?
So-
Yeah. These days, there's more conflicting studies that says.
Well,
they
I don't
actually
know,
are.
because I mean, the thing is...
There's going to be nothing
very
left.
interesting.
They're going to graze the whole of America.
But the thing is, you know what the number one
I mean,
cause of rainforest destruction is? It's the
Cows.
meat industry.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Us in the UK really don't affect. That doesn't really. But the
Of course
problem
it
is,
does.
it's
No, that's why you buy British
most
cows.
of the
Buy British
meat
meat.
in our country is British.
Yeah, you buy British meat.
Because it
of
costs
course.
so much.
You
It costs
say
so much
that,
to import.
and this is where it's very, very important that you do not mention the name of where I work. That is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Most
you
of our
can.
meat is sourced from other countries.
That's the problem, which is one of the biggest problems is America. I don't want.
I hate
shouldn't say
America.
it, but America
America's-
eats a copious amount of meat.
I hate them.
Yeah.
They consume a copious amount. Like our McDonald's burgers are tiny, really, and any of our stuff is just tiny. We don't really eat massive portions.
Yeah.
And majority of people here eat British meat. A lot of people, because
You
a
can
lot.
trust stuff from the supermarkets, yeah. Because
Yeah,
that,
a lot
the
of
Just
red tractors
butchers.
as well.
That's definitely from
Yeah,
England.
most people don't.
Yeah.
No, most people don't eat
The
fast
most,
food.
if you want to eat meat, the most ethical way to do it is to raise it yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
Rear
Or
your own
slaughter it
beef.
yourself.
Or
Yeah, then
yeah,
you're not.
or farm your own
Yeah.
beef. Yeah, shoot a cow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at least then you're not like causing a massive problem for the environment.
Well, it's like, I
Because you're not like you know how that meat's being killed humanely and safely and stuff, and you know if you want to eat meat, at least then you're doing it in a way you know
Wow.
you're not causing anyone any problems.
Definitely, and you know the animals have a happy life.
Speaking
if you
of-
raise them yourself,
Speaking of
Or
animal
if you kill
rights,
them in the wild.
I'm looking forward to Christmas dinner with a great big
Oh,
turkey.
I want
or twelve.
turkey. I want pigs and blanket. Aldi are doing a 2 metre of pigs and blanket.
we should go and get. We should
Go and get it and eat
We
it.
should have one each.
We should. What? No, we'd sit on the
could sit-
podcast, right? And we'd have a plate like 2 metres away from us, and they'd just be dangling.
we could like lay it along your desk, or like, along the table. In fact, could be one of our
We'd
adverts
sausage
things.
on our-
Stick around the room with
No,
sausage.
we can have a challenge. Who can eat their 2 metre of pig's blanket first? Me and
That's
you.
what I was thinking.
Well, no, but you can't use your hands.
Ruben would like one.
You can't use your hands. You have to like slurp. Ruben
You like sausage, Ruben?
Ruben doesn't like
I
eating
do like
fast.
slurping sausage.
Would
could
you?
eat
But you don't like
fast.
eating fast. He doesn't like eating fast
What's the point in that?
because that's a challenge.
I'm just gonna say.
You could do it with no hands, and then you have to like.
I'm not going out my way to spend all that money on a 12-foot pig in a blanket.
Well, guess what? It's only $4.99.
That's quite a lot.
That is a lot of money.
Wait, actually,
to
no,
spend
no,
on
no, it might be
one
cheaper
food
than that.
item.
No, but it's doing it's some 2 metre sausage wrapped in.
Why don't
bacon.
we make our own sausage with offal?
I could, I'd like cut it into thirds.
I'll scrape out all
and
the.
have like 4 meters at a time.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure it's like $2.99 or something. But $4.99 isn't that bad because it's covered in bacon and it's a whole sausage, thick sausage.
It's a lot to. It's
2
a lot to
metres?
pay
2 metres like the
for
size of my
one food
door.
item you're just gonna eat in like 10 seconds.
No, it's the size of my door. How are you gonna eat that in 10 seconds? You can eat.
For
It's
the
quite
context
thin,
you're talking
though.
about.
If-
No, it's a bit. No, it's a thick sausage. It's not thin. It's not.
Yeah, how many
Oh, I've
sausages
got
in
it.
reality
I've
would that
never
be?
never seen a thick
think how
banana.
tall my door is. That's about 2 metres, right? That'll be like at least like 12 packs of like 5.
No, yeah, but it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, but it's like
6,
this
7, 8,
thick
9,
though.
10. Yeah, but all sausages are about that thick.
Not pigs and
I
blankets.
mean, in a normal pack of pigs and blankets, you probably get like
Pigs and blankets
what?
like this big.
If you bought a
Only
big
mini
family
ones.
pack, that's probably like
I've never had big ones.
you'd probably get like 12 of them. They'd probably be about 3 ounces each.
We should make our own pigs and blankets. Just get a sausage, wrap it in some bacon.
Yeah. We should make our own sausages. That would be very.
We will make our own succum soon because I know I found a really easy way you can actually make like lollipops.
Suckums.
Podcast. We may have some suckers coming to you at some point.
We'll sell them online.
We can sell them. We can send them.
We'll sell them on eBay. Are you enjoying the advent?
I've seen random people just selling brownies. They got like a big batch of chocolate brownies they've made themselves on eBay.
Brownies.
Yeah, I thought, I wonder if they're special. But no, they're
Special brownies. They're full of
They're
chem.
not. They're just like brownies. But I mean, if people are buying it, that's a good idea.
I don't need to buy brownies off someone I don't know on the internet.
Well, that's the thing I thought, because brownies are so easy to make. They're
I would
so
either
easy
buy
to
them
make.
from the
Like, you
shop.
could just,
I'd order them from like a big company, but I wouldn't order them just from some person.
why wouldn't you just make them yourself? It's so easy.
Well,
Well, like somebody who buys shortbread biscuits, like but homemade ones in bulk. So,
guys, I want to get this to exactly 20 minutes. We've
Butter.
got
We
to
use butter
stop
and
it
sugar.
exactly. This is the longest podcast ever. 1 hour and 20
Better get
minutes.
the outro ready then.
1 hour and 20 minutes
This
is
is
the
a
longest
true
one.
Christmas
You know.
special.
No, 1 hour. Yeah, I'll do the outro, but keep it on after.
Okay,
This is
fine.
exactly 20 minutes. No, Rachel, what are you doing? I'm playing the outro.
I can hear the Colonel arriving.
Right,